What's going on, guys? Danny Splash here. Hope you're having a lovely day. Hope you're having a lovely night whenever you're watching this. Back, episode 4, Stardew Valley. Absolutely unheard of seeing me record 2 videos in such quick succession. I don't think it goes back to back, but it was close. And you know what? You might never see this again, so enjoy it while it lasts. Last episode, finished up the Spring Festival. Planted some strawberries outside, won the egg hunt, got this awesome hat. Today, we're going to start things off watching the TV. First thing we're going to do, fortune teller, spiritual neutral, that's all good. And then second thing we're going to do is we're actually going to check the Queen of Sauce. And this is nothing I think I've showed yet. It's another TV station, and then when you watch it, you learn a cooking recipe. Now, I don't really care very much about cooking in this game, but we're still going to do it anyways, because, you know, no reason not to. Learn how to cook coleslaw there. As always, gotta start things off, get those crops watered up, so just give me 2 seconds to do that. Now the worst part, guys, about me getting all of these new crops, obviously it's great, we're gonna make a bunch of profit from it, but if you take a look in the bottom right, our energy bar is already super low. It's not even, it's 8:30 a.m. right now, and we are below half. By the time we're done with this, it'll probably be a quarter of the way. So we're not gonna get a ton of stuff done, which is not, you know, ideal, but it'll be worth it once you start growing and, you know, start producing on their own and everything. But yeah, it's you know, either way, we're gonna look past it. And the first thing we're gonna get done today is we're gonna go say hello to the traveling merchant. We're gonna see what she's got on for sale. Probably nothing, more than likely nothing, but you know, it's still fun to try. And we have a cutscene with Joss and Vincent playing over by the sewer for some reason. Starboy Vincent trying to get inside of the sewers, explore. Joss is going to tell us that Gunther has the key to the sewers. They're going to hear something. They're going to look inside. They're going to jump twice and absolutely book it out of there. Something moving around in there? That's Cat. Ain't no way nothing's inside here. Danny Splash, investigating the scene. Why would you do that? So, little cutscene. Eventually, we will be able to get into the sewers and explore them, but that's a little bit of ways away. Right now, we're focusing on going to the traveling merchant and checking out what she's got. Taking a look. Yeah, not a lot. Not really a lot that I'm interested in. That's, yeah, and plus I'm broke. We spent all our money last episode on the strawberries, so even if I did want to buy something, no chance. So that's all good. It's no worries at all. I think I want to spend up the rest of my energy in the mines. I really want to hit 40 today. I think we're definitely going to, but with our energy, you know, there's a chance I don't. So thankfully we found some leaks on the ground to give us some energy back, so that's not a huge loss. I'm gonna give this wild horseradish to Linus, because he's our boy. Now moving on to the mines, check on the elevator. We are at level 30. At some point during this episode, probably not today, we'll hit 40, and then we'll have this journal finally completed. But for now, I think we can definitely get to 35 at least today. So let's try to get that done. You can see already level 35 and it's only 2 p.m. If I get lucky enough, I think 40 might be possible today. We'll see. I'm gonna do my best. No promises, but there's a chance. Guys, unfortunately, you see on the left, we are starting to get exhausted. Don't think we're gonna be able to get to it today, even though we are annoyingly close. I don't think it's going to be possible. While we're on this floor, we'll see. First of all, we're going to get this coal. We'll right-click on there. We're going to see maybe if we can get a ladder from this enemy here, but if not, I think that might be it. And yeah, I think that's it. Oh, we are going to get a weapon, though. We're going to get a wind spire, which is, it's not good. That's it. It's just not good. It's a bad weapon. Don't use this. Please do not use a dagger in this game. ever in your life. I will be so disappointed in you. We are still going to take it, though, because we can sell it and make a little bit of money, but unfortunately, I think that's where we're going to have to leave off for today, at least in the mines. I don't think that there's anything else that we can get done in the day, but we'll see what we can do. Talking about Pierre's, we're going to check the board, see what quest one wants to get. Demetrius wants us to slay 5 crab. 5 of those, you know those rocks that pretend to be crabs? He wants me to kill 5 of those, which for, how much was that? 375 G's? I'll be more than happy to do that. I'll get that done tomorrow, though. Because we'll go back in the mines tomorrow. I want to finish up the day going down to the beach and seeing if we can get any more of those forageables that we need for the crab pot bundle. But taking a look, I don't think that that's going to be the case. We do have a little shell, but that's not what we need. So guys, I think that's going to just about wrap up day 14. We'll throw our stuff away. You might have noticed that we got this this Omni Geode. It's basically just a rare version of the Geode. It's nothing too special, but when we give that to Clint sometime, he's going to break that open and probably give something more rare. Or we'll just get stone. Either one. I do want to make sure to throw this. Never mind, I forgot you can't sell these here. We're going to have to sell that at the Adventurers Guild. So tomorrow, when we go back to the mines, we can get that done. Day 15. Let's check the TV station. Fortune teller. Nope. Accidentally misclicked. But that actually is something I want to show you guys. Living off the land. This is another one of the TV programs, and it's probably the most useless for me personally. It basically gives you little tips about the game you might not know. This one's telling us about how it's salmonberry season, so I'll show you guys that in a minute, which is actually super useful for us. A lot of people don't know about salmonberries, and they're like insanely useful. So we'll definitely check that out. But fortune teller, the one we really care about. Spirits are somewhat annoyed today, so we're still going to try to get some mining in, but our chances are not great as a crow ate one of our strawberries. That sucks. But it does remind me that I do have to make a scarecrow. I can't believe I completely forgot to make one. 50 coal, 50 wood, 1 coal, 2 fiber. That actually sucks. Like, if it was any other crop, it was one of these mixed crops, I really wouldn't have cared. But our strawberries, we actually do care about because they're going to keep producing after they're fully grown. So that's a hit. Not going to lie to you, that's a hit. But it's all good. We live and we learn. I completely forgot. So we'll place that down and we'll prevent any further crows from eating our crops. I completely forgot that this was like a tutorial journal entry that I had to do. I completely forgot. Oh my goodness. Can you tell I'm very behind in this game? Evelyn's gonna send us a message and she's gonna let us know that only crops grow in one season, which we already knew, but always appreciated. Can I show you guys my favorite part of this game? You see how disgusting and annoying this chest looks? Look at it. This organize button has made me so happy. It has saved me on so many occasions where I just don't feel like organizing my shit, and it just makes me happy, man. Alright, with all of our with all of our crops watered, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my hoe, because I've been noticing, I've been going around town, and there have been these little worm things, which if you guys remember, if you use your hoe on, it'll open up. Only gives us stone that time, but sometimes it gives us cooler stuff. But I want to take my mushroom and our cave carrot, and I want to say that that's it, but I'm not entirely sure. But no, that looks pretty good. And we're going to go donate these to the museum. Actually, you know what? While we do that, let's kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Let's grab our Omni Geode and our normal Geodes, and we'll go ahead and crack those down there while we're there too. But yeah, this is what they were talking about. First thing we're going to do is pick up these forageables, because you always love to have them. But these bushes, see how they're red, and usually they are not red. If we right-click on them, we get salmonberries, which give us 25 energy, which is a ton for being something we can just pick off of a bush. And you notice all around the town there's going to be these, and so whenever we see them, we're going to pick them up. And that's going to make it a lot easier after we finish our watering of our crops in the morning. That we can just eat a bunch of these and be ready for a full day mining, which is awesome. While we head over there, let's take a look. See, George wants a green bean. I think we'll be able to get one grown on time, but we'll see. The thing about this game is if you accept the quest and you don't fulfill it, they don't get mad at all. They really don't care. So there's no harm in ever accepting a quest, just in case you come across something that you might not have. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to walk up to Clint, and we are going to process our geodes. We'll start with the normal ones. We'll save the cool one for last. And I'm just remembering that, I'm just remembering that we don't have enough inventory space, so never mind. We're going to get rid of this one. And we get a frozen tear. So it's, you know, not really the rarest thing in the world, but, you know, still has to get donated, so we're not going to complain too much. So we'll walk into Clint's with a slightly more clean inventory, but, you know, not quite. But it's okay. We're probably going to get some type of duplicate. Maybe? Okay, it's not really... We're just going to... We'll throw away the clay. We don't want clay. Keep this thing going. And earth crystals, don't really care about. And finish up another dwarf hood. So, I think these are new. Yeah, this one and... Well, slate's not. Well, we got at least one, which is, you know, never to complain about. We're slowly but surely getting these things done. While I'm heading up this way, there is one thing that I want to show you guys, and it's... I don't think I've showed you guys Joja Mart yet. If you don't know the background, or, like, the story of the game, basically, these people are, like, corporate, and they're trying to, like, take over, the town, essentially. They're trying to make it all corporate and everything. You never come in here, because all the prices for everything, they're just slightly higher than what beer sells it for. So there's no... You lose money if you buy from them, basically. So, don't do that. But something you alternatively can do, we've been completing the community center. And yeah, this is more like he's saying that this is our first time ever talking to him. So we can join the membership. And if we join the membership, it's gonna cost 5,000 G's, and it'll turn the community center that we've been donating stuff into a Joja Cola warehouse. And instead of collecting all of our items and you know, looking for things, you can just pay straight up money to finish the bundles, which is significantly less fun. But if you want to get like I don't want to call it the bad ending of this game, but it's not the good ending. So yeah, just figured I'd show you guys this because I'm probably never gonna come in here again because there's really no reason to. Actually, while we're in this area, show you guys a quick little Easter egg. You guys see this this pink tree? You can walk through it. You can get in here. There's another Easter egg with this box, but you need a certain item that I don't have right now. But, you know, figured I'd show you while I'm here. And here we are in the community center. Gonna walk up to the pantry room, and we'll go ahead and click on the not artisan bundle. Where's it at? Is it down here? It might be down here. Yeah, the exotic foraging bundle. So we'll drop off our cave carrot. Never mind, we already dropped that off. I forgot. We are gonna drop off the red mushroom. So from here, the easiest things that'll probably get for us is gonna be these three things right here: the maple syrup, the oak rest, and the pine tar. I don't think I've unlocked the recipe for it yet. I'll check. Yeah, no, not yet. But eventually we're gonna be able to get a recipe that's a wood tapper, and you basically put those on the 3 different kinds of trees in the game, and they'll give you each one of those 3 things. So those actually aren't too hard to get. So we'll be able to get that done hopefully relatively soon. Before we do any mining yet, though, I want to walk over to the box and throw a couple things away that I don't really need. The dwarf's hood. After we already donated, we don't really need the slate material. Don't really need that either because we've already donated it. And then we'll drop these things off in the chest. And I think I'm going to pick up our little dagger so we can sell it. And I think that's... I mean, drop off the hoe, obviously. But I think that's about it. We'll keep the 7 berries for another day, but we'll keep the leek so we can get a little bit of energy back, and hopefully we'll get to 40 today. Obviously, you are going to see picking up these salmon berries as we see them, because they're absolutely everywhere, and they're just going to keep spawning more, which is always awesome. Alright, heading into the mines. Floor 35. Today is a slightly unlucky day, but I think we should be able to get 5 out today. If not, it's not the end of the world, but I think we're capable. Oh, that sucks. Okay, well, you guys might notice the strange haze that appeared on my screen. That means we're having a small, slight, not so serious, but definitely annoying bat invasion. It's really not the end of the world. It's not scary at all. but it's a mild annoyance that happens every now and then when you're taking too long on a floor. It'll throw one on these, and just like that, it's gone. Not a huge deal, but you know, slight inconvenience for sure. This is just the absolute worst floor ever. You see, we just got the ladder, but I have cleared out literally every rock except for these few up there in order to get that. That was super annoying. Kinda sucks. It took up a lot of our energy. I think I might have to eat those berries, as much as I don't want to, that we picked up along the way in order to get to 40, which if I have to, I will, but, you know, it's not something I wanted to do. Except for the fact that the game has rewarded us by giving us a free ladder right there. We're still going to pick up the copper, because of course we are, but always great to see. Yes, we'll see, though, we are running really low on time, so I really want to get this last layer done quickly, because I don't want to pass out from exhaustion. We're going to eat one berry. Hopefully that will get us to the next floor any second now. One of these. And, of course, shout out to that dude right there, giving us the ladder. And we are now at level 40. The journal's been updated. Take a look. Now we have to reach the bottom of the mine. That's our next goal. But at this level, we are going to get a gift. Open it up. We're going to get a slingshot. The slingshot is the most, I don't want to say useless item, but if I'm being real with you guys, I don't think I've ever unironically used the slingshot. It's not very good. It's not that good of a weapon. The sword is better in literally every single other circumstance. Please don't ever use it. Eventually, in the mines, we're going to get a super slingshot, which is just an upgraded version. I'm not going to use that either. It's not very good. Now, unfortunately, I forgot to sell this wind spire, but that's okay. It's really not that big of a deal. It'll get done eventually, but yeah, I would say a pretty good day 15. And it's actually raining today, which is super awesome. It means we don't have to plant our crops, or not plant our crops, or water our crops. So that'll save some energy. Fortune, neutral. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take neutral if it means we get to not be able to water our crops. You can see our green beans are actually done, which is awesome. Go that over to George. He'll be happy with us. Pierre's going to let us know that he's now saying fertilizer. Fertilizer is just basically going to increase the quality. So if you guys remember when we harvested our potatoes, we had a silver quality, and then I was telling him there's gold quality as well. The fertilizer is going to make it a better chance of us getting a higher quality item, which eventually we are going to need for one of our bundles here. As you can see in the, give us 1 second here. I believe it's the crafts room. No, pantry. If we look into the quality crops bundle, you'll see that we need 5 stars, 5 gold stars of each, one of each. And the best way to do that is to buy fertilizer and use it, and most of the time you'll get a pretty good quality item. But yeah, eventually we're going to get that done. Right now, though, there's not really a huge use for it, so today I think it's just going to be an all-out mining day. We're going to drop off the green bean to George before I forget, because I'm definitely going to. But we're going to take our berries and everything, and we're going to just go absolutely crazy in the mines. Walk over to Pierre's board, see what else somebody needs. We actually missed a birthday, but it was Haley's birthday, so we don't really care. The wizard is going to tell us that he wants us to kill a dust spirit. That is not an enemy we've seen yet, so I think we might be able to see them in the ice forest that we just unlocked. So, you know, might get to see some use out of that. But for right now, we're going to camp outside of George's house until he lets us in. Walk over to him, hand him a green bean. He's going to be happy about it. We're going to make some friends and get some money. All's good. Obviously, before we go into the mines, got to drop off the high quality flour to our boy Linus. We'll go ahead and check our hearts and see he's still on one. Still on one. Maybe one day he'll like us more, but it's all right. Friendships in this game actually take a while to make if you aren't giving them their favorite items. But if you do give them their favorite items, then it's not terribly hard. But most people's favorite items are either dishes that are really hard to cook, or they're rare items or specific items. So it'll take a minute before we get those, but it shouldn't be too big of a deal. So these are one of the new enemies. These are the dust spirits that the wizard wanted us to kill. And what's cool about them is they actually drop coal when they die, which is super awesome because we are going to need some. So we'll have to talk to the wizard to claim our reward on that. But you'll see right here, this is iron. This is what we've needed to make those sprinklers. Before we could only get them from like an uncommon mob drop, which is not the best circumstance ever to get it, but we'll never complain. One thing you already noticed though, these basic rocks, they take 3 swings to break, which is not good at all. That's gonna take up a lot of our energy. So we're gonna have to absolutely get our pickaxe upgraded probably tomorrow, honestly, because we're not gonna get very far in the mines if we don't. We are slowly but surely making our way down in the mines. I think we'll be able to get to 45, but we would be able to go a lot farther if we didn't have to deal with this taking 3 swings per hit. See, our energy is just about to run out, so we're gonna pop 1 salmon berry. I don't think I want to eat all of them. I think I want to save the majority of them until we get our pickaxe upgraded and we can really get through some layers. But it's slightly annoying that we have to eat that. But we're definitely gonna get 45 on this rock right here. So gonna activate the elevator. I hope that seemed really cool. I didn't plan that I was actually gonna get it there. That was just like I manifested it. Before we go up there, we're gonna make our way over to these dust spirits, clean them all out because they're honestly not a bad source of coal. 2 coal for just how easy that was. That's not bad at all. So we're gonna go back to the house here. We're gonna drop off a bunch of our stuff. Not all of it's gonna fit, so we are going to throw away our 2 mixed seeds because we don't need it anymore. And then we're gonna grab our fishing pole actually, and we're gonna do something that I have not done during this playthrough much at all. Honestly, definitely have not been fishing as much as I should. But I figured with it being a rainy day and everything, and our energy being low, we can eat our first catch and keep going for a little bit. And I think today we're going to do some fishing at the ocean because one, we were able to check out if any forageables came up. I doubt it because it's only been a day. Yep, nothing new, but that's all good. Oh, only got 1 more clam. And then the ocean actually has some pretty rare fish. So we're gonna sit here for a while. We're gonna do a little fishing, and I'll let you guys know how it goes. Off to an absolutely lovely start. So especially early game, fishing is one of the things that I think I take the most, or I don't take nearly enough advantage of. Because you can get like a pretty good amount of gold just from selling these fish. Like that halibut there, that's gonna be worth a little bit. Hopefully, if we can get another one, that'll be worth a little bit. Ideally, you're not fishing with like 0 energy, because I'm probably gonna have to eat this next catch in order to keep going for a little longer. But if you can get past that. Oh, and you can see this dude moves just a little bit faster than the normal fish, so he's going to be one of the rare ones. Not too rare, because he's still relatively easy to catch, but, a good way to sense the price of a fish before you catch it is how aggressive it is. You see those other ones are, like, I didn't have to try it all. This one I had to put a little bit of effort in. And we're actually at an eel, which is, crazy cool, because if we go into our community center, hop over to the fish tank, and we go over to the, not ocean fish bundle, I believe it's the night fishing bundle. Yeah, the eel right there. So that's one of the fishes we need. So that's super cool. The halibut as well, I believe is, was that ocean fishing? No, that's tilapia. I know, a lot of the fish in this game are for the bundle. You don't have to try really hard to get a lot of them in order to fill it one out. So that's actually pretty cool for us. I think maybe we'll get 1 more fish in, and then we're going to head back. Not a bad day of fishing at all. We'll go ahead and pick up these clams on our way out and sell those. And you'll see when we go to sleep, these are actually going to sell for not a horrible amount of money. So I think fishing is something I don't want to start doing more often. It's just difficult to when the mines take up a lot of my energy, and crop sake of a lot of energy. But if we ever get like a super unlucky day, I'm not even gonna waste my time with mining because that's not gonna be worth it at all. Especially when I start upgrading my new pickaxe. So I'll have to have a lot of time for that, which is gonna be nice. So we'll go ahead, throw all these in the box except for the eel, which we are going to donate tomorrow. And yeah, let's head to bed. See, we got level 1 fishing. Always cool. And you can see our fishing, 155. Not bad at all. For 3 fish, not bad at all. Day 17. It's a Wednesday. We're going to check the fortune teller. She's going to tell us that the spirits feel neutral today. Not bad. You know, not great, but not going to complain. And you'll see our crops are actually grown, which is super cool. First of all, our cauliflower is grown, which we are going to save one of these so we can donate that. And we're actually going to be able to finish up our spring bundle, which is cool. And then our mixed seed bundle, which is really cool, has grown. This is when we got the rewards for the foraging bundle. To pick up all of these bad boys, just like so. I was completely not expecting that today, but now I gotta make a decision if I want to keep some of these for energy, or do I just sell all of them? Right now, I'm leaning towards selling because we could use the money, and we have the salmon berries right now as our main source of energy, but it wouldn't hurt to keep a few leeks. First of all, we'll definitely sell all of our cauliflower except for one, so we can donate that to the community center. The daffodils, they're good gifts, but I don't think they're good enough gift where I want to keep 10 of them. Horseradish, that's an easy sell, and the dandelions, that's an easy sell. Sell the rarer leek. So this is what I was telling you guys about. So this one, because I got a star next to it, it's gonna sell for more. That gold daffodil that we sold, that's gonna sell for a little more. So that's always nice. And I think for these leeks, we'll keep 3 of them. We'll keep 3 of them in case we want to use it for energy. Let's check our mail. Let's see that our mom has sent us some cookies, which is super awesome. We're gonna cherish these, and 90 energy. That's actually awesome. I think we'll bring those to mine later. Definitely not gonna do anything else with them. That's just that's really nice to have. Shout out, mom, for that. So we'll go ahead and we'll pick up the watering can from our chest right here. And we'll finish up watering the strawberries and then the green bean over there. But as you guys might be able to tell, we are looking good. We're looking really good on farm space because there's not a lot to do anymore. So our energy is going to actually be a lot higher up, which is awesome. I'll be able to get more done in the day. So I've just noticed here that this tree has been blocking out one of my strawberry plants, which absolutely sucks because I've been missing it this entire time. I hope you guys haven't noticed that and have just been like yelling at me to do so this entire time. But I just noticed, and that sucks because I don't know if we're gonna get a profit off of that one anymore, which it's not. I mean, it's not too big of a deal, but it mildly upsets me. I really ought to to harvest these but they need a scythe, and I keep forgetting to do that. But we'll make sure we get that done. But yeah, let's finish up these strawberries, and then I think I would like to get some of my stuff donated. All right, so with strawberries finished up, let's put our watering can away. Let's get our scythe out, and let's finally harvest these things that have been here since like the first week. Get us some unmilled rice, which I'm not that interested in. You can get you can get a rice mill in this game, but that's not really something that I want to do. So we're just gonna sell it straight up. Probably gonna be worth like 20 gold at the most, if even that. So really not the biggest profit in the world, but money's money. So what I want to get done today is I actually want to take these copper bars. We're going to bring those, and I think we're going to bring those over to Clint and get our pickaxe upgraded, because I want that done as soon as possible. Because after we give it to him, it's going to be a few days before we get it back. So I want to get that done as soon as possible so we can get back to the mines as soon as possible. No real need for the axe right now, but I will grab this frozen geode and the normal geodes. We'll organize, just make sure I'm not missing anything, which I don't think that I am. So we'll go ahead and we'll break some of these geodes open, and we're going to donate some stuff. And then I think after we get our pickaxe upgrading, we're going to do a little bit of fishing. I think we're going to spend the day fishing because it's always nice to fill out that fishing bundle as soon as possible. So first things first, let's walk over to the fish tank, go over to the night fishing bundle, drop our eel in there, always lovely, and then we're going to walk over to the pantry, and we're going to donate our cauliflower, which is the last crop we need for the spring crop bundle. Throw that thing in there, the bundle's complete. And as a reward for this one, we are going to get 20 speed grow. So speed grow, as the name implies, it's going to increase the growth rate of your crops, which, you know, would have been nice if we had that when we planted the strawberries. But we're not going to complain about it. We're going to keep it. And as you guys can see, a new bundle has opened up from us completing that. We're going to go ahead and check that out in the bottom right. It's going to be the boiler room. So finishing up walking on over here, we click it, we're going to see that this is going to repair our minecarts. So I don't know if you guys have been noticing the various minecarts around the town, but eventually we'll be able to use those and we'll be able to get around the town way faster. It's going to save a lot of time for us, which is awesome. So this one's going to have 3 bundles. It's going to have the blacksmith bundle, where we need each one of every bar. Drop that one in there. First one done. We still have 5 for our tool. We're going to make an iron bar and a gold bar. That's probably like the easiest one. It's not hard to do at all. The Adventures Bundle, which is going to require us to get either 99 Slime, 10 Bat Wings, a Solar Essence, and a Void Essence. I think we'll go for the Bat Wings because we have a lot of them and they're easy to get. And then one of these when we get to them. These are not that rare. We just have to get deeper in the mines. And finally, the Geologist Bundle, where we're going to need that Frozen Tear that we have in our chest, the Earth Crystal we have in the chest, and the Quartz. Eventually we'll get some Fire Quartz, but that's not going to be till a little bit later down the line when we get deeper in the mines. But this is probably the easiest one to complete. We'll be able to get that done relatively soon, which is awesome, because I really want to get those minecarts. It's going to save us a ton of time. As we're walking our way over there, of course, gotta stop at Pierre's. Evelyn wants us to bring her a Joja Cola. It's going to be 75 G's on delivery, which is pretty easy because at 12 o'clock, we'll camp outside the saloon for a little bit when it opens at 12. But there's actually a Joja Cola machine inside here that sells Joja Cola for 75 G's. So we're not actually going to make a profit on it at all, but it'll make Evelyn happy, and, you know, that's always worth it. And as you can see, right by the arcade machines, go ahead, buy us a Joja Cola for 75. We'll run by quickly to Evelyn's house, give this down to her. She's going to be happy about it. Go into our journal and pick that up. And looking in here did remind me, we are going to have to see the wizard today if we want to get that reward. So maybe we'll get that done before we go fishing. Hopefully we'll have time for it. So one thing I'll notice about this water, you see how it's making those little bubbly schmubblies? We're going to actually throw our rod in there, and it's going to give us a rare fish, which is always cool. This one probably not, you know, insanely rare, because it's really easy to catch. But you'll see when we pull it out, we get a small path, which I don't know if we need for the fish tank. We'll go ahead and check the river fish bundle it would be in. And yeah, we're just going to need we're going to need not that, basically. So, but that's all good. Just something cool to point out. We'll go ahead and catch one more just for fun. And it's a Joja Cola. So we actually could have made a profit on Evelyn, but either way, it's all good. We'll actually go ahead and drink this. Get some energy back that we wasted on fishing there. And then we'll walk over to Clint's, and we'll get this geodes real quick and processed. Give him the frozen one. We're going to get opal, which is always cool. That thing that we've gotten like 6 times already. Some sandstone that we already have. And 3 coal. So not a ton. Just the opal is new. But it's still new either way. We're not going to complain too much. And you'll see right here, these minecarts, this is exactly what I'm talking about, how they're out of order. We have one right by the bus stop at our house. So in just a couple minutes, we can already get the way over to town, which is super awesome. Go ahead and throw that opal down right there. And while we're here, we'll say hi to Abigail, because she's awesome. Alright, and she's going to be mean to us. Awesome, appreciate it. So, before I forget, and I almost just did, walk away without doing it, walk back into Clint's, say upgrade tools, and we want our copper pickaxe, it's just 2,000 gold. Well, we can't pay that right now. But maybe tomorrow, when all the profit from our mix seeds come in, we'll be able to pay for it. I doubt it. More than likely, I'm gonna have to wait until our strawberries grow in order to get that, but, you know, we'll see. So real quick before I forget to point it out, you see the bus stop is right here, minecart right there. So we can use that, we can go straight to town. It also leads to the mines, so we can get to mining way faster than we do now. So yeah, just overall, we want to get that as soon as possible, because that's super useful. So we've dropped off just a little bit of stuff. We are going to go down to the wizard tower, and I don't think he has a time before he closes his doors, so we should be able to get there in time. But when we get there, we'll be able to claim our reward. Now, as you can see, these sandberries are absolutely everywhere. Around the farm, around the forest down here. Please, if you're playing this game, please pick them up. They are so useful and awesome, and it takes 2 seconds to get them. Please do it. As we get to see Leah, you know, we'll say hi to Leah before we go over there. Not something you see here too often. Drawing on a little thing out here. Apparently she stepped on a bug this morning. Very interesting dialogue. Appreciate it. What'd y'all do if you rolled up on Shorty and the first thing she said is that she stepped on a bug this morning? And then that's it. She ignored you for the rest of the time you tried to talk to her. What are y'all doing? But finally, for realsies, we are walking up to the wizard tower. And we are going to claim 140 gold from him. He's going to be happy with us. We're going to click this, get our gold, and go back on the town. So one thing you guys might have noticed, we have an amethyst in our pockets here, which is not typically an item that you just carry around, but I have a very specific reason for it, and I don't know if I'll be able to show you. I don't think I will, because I have no idea where a certain person is at, but I'll skip to it if I end up finding out. And as you can see, we have found her. Abigail, the person we were looking for. She is currently looking at a gravestone of Mona. Not entirely sure who she is. But we are going to interrupt her moment of grieving to give her a piece of amethyst. And the reason for that is she's going to say she seriously loves us, and I'm the best, which I am. And if you look at our hearts, she is shot up to 1. She was at 0, and now she's already at 1. And the reason for that is amethyst is one of her gifts that she loves. Remember I was telling you guys earlier about how if people love a certain gift, it'll increase their hearts that much more. That's one of her gifts. So us giving her that's going to... If we keep giving her that periodically, she'll get pretty close with us pretty fast. So we're going to see our farming looking absolutely amazing. Making $3,200. $1,500 from our cauliflower and rice. And from our foraging. Pretty decent amount. $1,300. A lot of people don't actually plant those 30 spring mix seeds when they get them. They just don't think it's worth it because it's just forageables. But it's actually super profitable. That was completely free, and we got 1,300 gold from it. So if you're doing that, please do it. Shout out Mom for the cookies that I immediately sold for 140 gold. Appreciate that. And that means we're going to have enough to upgrade our pickaxe, which we'll get done today. Day 18. First things first. Check on the fortune teller. Good humor today. Little extra good luck. Always great to hear. Go ahead and get to watering these crops. So with our crops out of the way, we are going to grab our copper bars out of our chest. We're not going to forget. We're going to grab our 5 copper bars out of the chest. We're going to get the pickaxe upgrading, and then we are going to start fishing. We're going to spend the whole day fishing, which is going to be good. 9 o'clock on the dot. Walk up to Clint. Upgrade tools. Copper pickaxe. Always great to get the first upgrade out of the way, and it means that when we go back into those frozen mines, we're going to be able to break those rocks a lot faster, which makes me feel good. So while we try to get all the fish for the bundle, there's a little checklist that I'll throw on screen right about now. And these are all the fish that I want to get done, because they are available in spring, and you want to get those as soon as possible, because if you miss a spring fish, then you have to wait the entire year for it to come back around, and that's, never fun at all. So right now we're trying to get the sunfish. That's the first one we're going to get. It should be pretty easy. The sunfish is pretty common, but, of course we'll see. And you're to see the first fish, we'll get a sunfish, which is awesome. Always great. We're gonna get a geode out of the treasure chest as well, but yeah, that's already one down. The next one we're gonna pick up is right down here at the beach, and is going to be the sardine, which is super common. Once again, we'll probably get a first try, but you know, we'll see. And you can see first fish is an anchovy, so we're gonna have to keep going. Second fish though, we are gonna get sardine, and we're actually gonna get an achievement named fisherman. I have no idea what that is. I'm assuming just, you know, catch a certain number of fish. Yeah, catch 10 different fish, which I think goes to show how much I have been neglecting fishing. But regardless, we're gonna move on. On the way up to donate these things, obviously, gotta check the board. Only 2 dust spirits, and we'll get 240 gold. Super easy. I'm sure we'll be able to get that done. Hopefully our pickaxe come back in time for that one. But if not, it's not a huge deal. But anyways, like I was saying, we'll go over to the river fish bundle, drop off the sunfish, and then we'll go over to the ocean fish bundle and drop off our sardine. Next, we're gonna go to the mountain lake, and there's a couple fish we can catch up there. And there's actually 3 fish we're gonna want to catch here: the largemouth bass, the carp, and the bullfish. Those are all 3 fish we need to catch. Is it bullfish? Bullhead? I can't remember off the top of my head. But we gotta catch all 3 of those. First fish today, gonna be the bullhead. You love to see it. Treasure chest is gonna give us some bait and some iron ore. Bait is actually something we're gonna put on our fishing rod here, but as you can see, there's absolutely no room for it. When we upgrade our fishing rod and we get a new one, then we'll be able to use bait. So bait's actually not that useful to us right now. Got a feeling it's gonna be another bullhead. And yeah, another bullhead. At least this one's good quality. That's always cool. Now, something that we could do, is I believe the first backpack upgrade at B Harris is only 2,000 gold, which we can afford right now. So I think going down there, maybe not today. If not today, then definitely relatively soon. But I think that's something I definitely want to do. So far, though, literally five fish and 0 fish other than the bullheads. This one I have faith being a carp. Let's see. Lovely. We have a carp. Gold quality. That hurts, actually. The reason that hurts is because we're going to have to donate it. And the quality doesn't matter when you donate. But it wasn't a bullhead. I'm not going to complain. Let's go get these things donated. Walk up over to the fish tank. Click on not ocean fish, but river fish. Go ahead and throw a... Not river fish. What am I doing? Why am I like this? I'm a horrible YouTuber. Not even that. Let me try that again. Walking up to the fish tank, we're going to click on the lake fish bundle. We're going to click on the bullhead. And we're going to click on the carp. So now we just need the largemouth bass. So not a ton of time left in the day. I'm not loving my odds of getting it, but, you know, we'll give it a shot. Ooh, okay, this one I actually have to pay attention to a little bit. I think this is definitely the bass, because it's moving a lot different than the other ones. And the largemouth bass. First try going back, which is awesome. So we can get this thing donated, and there's one more fish that we can catch. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get it, but we're gonna give it a shot. So the last fish that we can catch right now is actually gonna be back at the river. It's going to be at the river, and the reason that we couldn't catch it when we caught the sunfish is because this fish is it's a nighttime fish, and we had to wait till past 6 p.m. to try to be able to catch it. Not loving my chances, especially after we get some broken glasses that we're just going to trash, but we're still going to be shot anyways. And first fish, I had no chances that this is a sunfish. Which, I don't know, I take back everything that I said. My word means nothing. Keep it real with you guys. I figured since it was a nighttime fish, it'd be a lot harder to catch, and I was absolutely wrong. That's exactly what we're looking for, is the bream. So we are gonna walk straight up to the fish tank, click on night fishing, and throw that dude in there. And now we just need a walleye, which we can only catch in fall, so that's gonna be a little bit of ways away. But wow, super productive day as we get a little cutscene with Linus. See him digging through a trash can, doing homeless guy things. Wheels is gonna come out, absolutely angry at the ruckus. Sounds like the raccoons are back at it again. He thinks it's a raccoon. We're gonna roll up to Wheels. We're gonna say hello. And he's gonna want us to go over there and scare off the raccoons. But of course we know it's not a raccoon. It's our boy Linus. We're gonna get sad music. He's gonna apologize. He's basically just gonna be like, yo, there's like good food in here. And he's gonna ask you something I think is wrong with it. Now, as much as I want you guys to, or as much as I'm assuming that you guys want me to say that it's disgusting, we're not. Because these cutscenes actually determine friendship points. And I actually want to get close with Linus. So we're gonna say that, no, nothing wrong with it at all. It's a shame for that good food to go to waste. I'm absolutely with him on that. 100% support you, Linus. He's gonna tell us to go on home. He'll stop rummaging through George's stuff. And should be end of the cutscene, because we're gonna disappear behind the roof for some reason. But it's actually not, because he's gonna go through the saloon, and our boy Gus is gonna come out. He's gonna be like, yo, Linus, what you doing? This dude is Parkinson's says. Linus is basically gonna get caught, and Gus is gonna be the goat, Chad, awesome man that he is. He's gonna give him some actual food. Shout out Gus, man. Shout out Gus. Always cool to be surprised by a little cutscene every now and then. Always nice to see. Here we are back at the house. We are going to throw all of our fish away. We're going to throw off that horseradish that we found. We'll throw away the daffodils. Get a little bit of money back. And then we'll throw the rest of the stuff in the chest if there's room, which there is. Love to see it. But you know, guys, I think that's actually where I want to end today's episode. Got a lot of good stuff done, which you always love to see. I appreciate you guys watching. If you made it this far, think about dropping a like. Or don't. You know, you do you. But yeah, I think that's about it. I'll see you guys in episode 5. Peace out.